I mean, like 28 pressures, pick 6, a fumble. You can move the football, but if you give up that many pressures, you're not going to win the game. You just won't.
5'8", 208. They take it to him, and Stafford is sacked back near the 30. The try by Matt Gay is good from 30. On first down, here is a toss. Right up the gut. Wilson, goodbye. Touchdown, 49.
Out and be incomplete.
Third down and 9. Bosa. It's a 1-point game.
Oh, that he'd really like to be able to play right now.
Third down and 3. Quick throw. What a catch. Samuel stays upright. Terrific catch and run. One-on-one with Ramsey. Can't bring him down. Samuel. Highlight reel. Touchdown.
Really done a whole lot. Someone else needs to step up.
Here's a sack for San Francisco. Game. Stafford is hit again, and down he goes. 26-yard field goal try by Gay, who's 3 for 3 tonight. Gold knocks it through.
He sees.
This one is juggle pick. There goes Hufanga. Hufanga, touchdown, San Francisco. Pick 6.
Sweet.
Stafford in trouble and sacked. Pressure. Ball was hit and nearly picked by Greenlaw. Ebukam got his hand on the.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fun About Like and Subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy. We've got the Week 4 Monday Night Football recap, and yep, my Rams, they went to bed. They lost 24-9. They were able to move the football, and they were able to play good defense, but big plays by the Niners, and yeah, just big plays of the Rams offensive line being an absolute travesty. That was really the difference in this one. Of course, welcome back to Fun About Like and Subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, like I said, that's really what the game was. Matthew Stafford, 32-48, 254, interception. Pick was just partly on Stafford. Terrible play design. I don't hate the call. I just hate the design of it. You can't have your rely on your tackle going out. He kind of assumed Rob Havenstein was going to be there, and he wasn't. Like I said, the offensive line was absolutely awful. They were awful. Give up 28 pressures. Maybe not 20. They got a lot of pressures. 28, whatever. 7 sacks. They were absolutely awful. They didn't run the ball enough, though. What was it? They just didn't run the ball enough. There's just the answer. Yeah, yardage isn't good. Cam Akers is bad, but yeah, they just didn't run it enough. Cooper Kupp got the ball too much, but he still had 122 yards and 14 catches. He's the only guy in this offense that can get open. Tyler Higbee, 10 for 73, pretty good game. Brent Skowronek, pretty inconsistent. He dropped a bad pass. That was really it for that. Allen Robinson didn't get enough involvement. Obviously, it's because his offensive line, again, was absolutely awful. But they just don't get separation. Receivers need to get separation for this to work. Defensively, I mean, they were pretty good. I mean, Bobby Wagner was pretty darn good. Yeah, they didn't have a sack, but, like, a lot of quick throws, obviously, against this team. Leonard Floyd still doesn't have a sack, but he's played pretty well. Aaron Donald got a lot of pressure. Nick Scott made 4 tackles. Like, he was pretty good. Overall, the defense, the only issue I had was just tackling on those big plays, and they gave up a bad touchdown. Other than that, our 5 special teams was pretty good. For the Niners, obviously, Jimmy Garoppolo was the game manager. 16 of 27, 239 touchdown. Pretty good. They ran the ball. Yeah, you could say they ran the ball. They really didn't. I'm being completely honest with you. 32 yards on that one run by Jeff Wilson. Other than that, he didn't do anything. Receiving wise, yeah, Debo had that 157-yard touchdown. Other than that, again, in check as well. But yeah, Brandon Ayuk 4 for 37. Pretty decent. Kyle Juszczyk, of course, another big catch. George Kittle probably should have had a touchdown, but couldn't get that foot in. Defensively, I mean, they were absolutely menacing. Nick Bosa and Samson Ebukam both got 2 sacks. Demetrius Eleanor off the edge got a sack. Charles Omwenu, Hassan Ridgeway both got sacks. Fred Warner was a beast. He had 6 tackles. Jordan Greenlaw was even better, 12 tackles. Tumu Afong, of course, with the pick 6. Defensively, they were absolutely menacing. But their top 5 unit, one of the best defenses in the NFL. Absolutely. You don't get much better than this defense, being completely honest with you. But gotta remember, this Rams team did not play. They were offensive line was absolutely awful, and the defense, and they did not run the ball enough. If the Rams ran the ball like, let's say, 20 more times, guarantee the 49ers would not have won this game. Robbie Gold 1 for 2 though, missed that field goal as well. We go over to the stats. I mean, The Rams actually, total yards was actually pretty good because the Rams, they were able to move the football. Like, that was for sure. Like, the Rams consistently were able to move the football. That's the one good thing for the Rams, what I say about this game. Other than, obviously, their defense was playing well. But when you can't get explosive plays, it's hard to move the football. They were able to. They had more first downs. They had the ball for longer. Yeah, they had 2 turnovers that kind of killed it. One of them was just like a, but 7 sacks. Like, their offensive line, like I said, was absolutely awful. They had more plays, though. They weren't bad on 4th down. But whatever. All you need to know is the Rams offense was able to move the football. Their offensive line was absolutely awful. The 49ers defense played really well. Rams defense also played pretty well. That's all you really need to know for this one, though. Let's get right to the keys of the game recap. And for this keys to the game recap, Rams offense at 30+ points. They didn't get that. They run the ball 30+ times. No, Cooper got 10+ targets. The only thing I thought was Cooper got 10+ targets. I got to give them 3 minuses. They did not play well whatsoever. Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, we'll give them 5. I'll give them 5. This offense was absolutely awful. The defense. I mean, the good thing is they were able to move. You know, I'll give them 3 minuses because they were able to move the football. But the offensive line was absolutely awful. So basically, if the Rams ran the ball more to slow down that pass rush, they probably would have won this game. Keeping that in mind, though, that's just one teeny fix. But I think I'm being a little fair because the Rams were able to move the football. Like they played bad game by the Rams offense, but they were able to move the football. Huge. Rams defense stacked the box. Yup. Under 27 minutes possession. Yup. Under 20 points allowed. Yup. Defensively, they played pretty well, but again, those 2 big plays, missed tackles, killed them. For that reason, I'll give it an underscore. They played well enough to win, but again, OK just doesn't get it done. They would have had to play a super game to win this one, being completely honest with you. Let's get to the Niners. Okay, this 49ers team, 45 was rush attempts. I don't think they got that done. Get ahead early, yup. And play action crossers, ran at you 5+ times. They didn't really get that going. I'm kind of surprised, but a lot of quick throws. Offensively, minus. They didn't play that well. They really didn't. It wasn't good enough to win a game, but they were lucky. Devo had a very big momentum swing play. That, I'll be completely honest with you, good for him. That was really good play, but I don't think they played well whatsoever. Niners, though, 3 sacks, obviously. Take advantage of mistakes, yup. And finally, Nick Bosa and Joe Noble on the O-line. He's struggled. I think he's been good in run blocking, though. But, yeah, of course, Nick Bosa was really good. You're the 49ers defense. You played, obviously, very well. Gives you 5 pluses, but took advantage of mistakes. But, obviously, the Rams' offensive line was absolutely awful. The Rams' offensive line was better, and they didn't have as many injuries, and the continuity was better. Probably wouldn't have had 7 sacks, but they played really well. Hats off to them. Now let's get to the Week 5 Power Rankings preview. Oh, yeah. Week 5 Power Rankings preview. Of course, for these guys, they have Chiefs at number 1. Okay. Bills at number 2. Okay. Eagles at number 3. Packers at number 4. Dolphins at 5. How are the Rams at 6? Like, what the frick? Why are they at 6? That's a little high. Vikings at 7. I'm okay with that. Bucks at 8. Okay. Ravens, 2-2. Okay. Bengals 2-2. Yeah, they should actually probably be higher. Cowboys definitely should be higher, but they're playing the Rams. We'll see what they can do. 49ers are 2-2 as well. They should be higher. Chargers are fine. Giants, actually, should say they should be higher. Jacks should be higher. Titans are fine. Broncos actually should be. Honestly, yeah, they're fine. They might actually drop a little. Browns should go farther down. Cardinals stay the same. Seahawks, I guess. The Falcons, yeah, right there. Raiders here because they've only won 1 game. Jets here because, again, they're the Jets. Saints because they're the Saints. Well, not really the Saints. It's just because they're 1 of 3. Lions here because their defense is absolutely atrocious. The biggest issue is points allowed. Yeah, they're really bad. Colts here because, again, they're super inconsistent. I'm okay with the Patriots being here because, well, they actually probably should be higher. Bears because they suck. Steelers because they suck. Commanders because they have the worst offensive line in the NFL. Panthers because again they're just awful. Like they're just so bad. And Texans because they're winless. That's all. Here I actually think this is pretty well written. Being completely honest with you, it's a nice article. But some tweaks. But that's your preview. ESPN. Comment in the section below if you guys like that. It's really it. Cue the highlight before. See ya.
There it goes, soaring into history. He's done it. He has done it. 62.